Hello. Okay, sorry for kind of like the chaos behind me and the fact that I'm a little bit schlubbly. I'll explain that in a little bit. But anyways, today I'm officially back after that whole 14-day event. So I wanted to still do something simple because honestly, I'm still tired from that. So I decided to make some Halloween pillows, which I think I mentioned to you guys. So I realized that my living room, I want to kind of be ghosts because I think I'm mildly obsessed with ghosts now. So I made a ghost pillow, faces on each side. And then I also literally today, which is why I'm refilming and looking all schlubbly, found some cute fabric at Target. It was $5 for these bar towels and I made some cute little pillows with it. So now I kind of have this ghost theme going on. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this, what supplies you're going to need and all that. These were ridiculously cheap because they were bar towels. They were like $5. Literally took me 30 minutes to make these, maybe even a little less. The longest part literally was just sewing it up at the end. But this was super quick, super easy, and really cute. And then I also, just out of scrap fabric that I had on hand, made this ghost pillow to kind of go with that whole little theme, except this one came first, so these make it a theme. But anyways, I digress. I need to go ahead and get into it because I now have to re-edit this video because I got so excited about that print. But anyways, I hope you guys like it. I'm going to show you step by step how to do this, and along with kind of giving you guys a couple tips for how to make your pillows look smooth, so not all lumpy. And then also a couple tips for using your sewing machine. But if you don't have a machine, honestly, you could do this all by hand. All right? Cool. Let's get to it. Okay, so for your supplies, you're going to need some fabric of your choosing, along with felt, some pins and thread, and embroidery floss. Ignore the yarn that you see. I didn't end up using that. Now, for the cute ones, I got bar towels from Target, some polyfill, and some white thread. Now to sew, I'm going to start with the ghost pillow here. So I'm taking my white fabric and I'm folding it over on itself just to make sure I actually have 2 layers. I'm then going to go ahead and do the same thing with my black flannel fabric and lay it directly over that white fabric there. So altogether I should have 4 layers of fabric. Then I went ahead and just pinned all around because I want to make sure this fabric isn't going to shift once I go to cut it. Now for my shape, I kept it simple, just rounded at the top and a squiggly line on the bottom, but you can do whatever. Cutting's not done there though, you're gonna need to do the face. So for the eyes and the mouth, just cut out ovals or circles or even little kidney bean shapes. It's up to you. Once that's done, you're gonna need to actually embroider that onto your fabric. You could also sew it, which would be much quicker, but I liked the cleaner look of the embroidery. So to do that, go ahead and pin your actual felt to your fabric. And then you're just gonna start from the bottom. You're gonna thread upwards through your felt and through your fabric and then back over. So you're basically just kind of looping it around your actual felt so everything's very clean. You need to do this all the way around, which honestly is what's gonna take the most time if you do it this way. So again, you could go ahead and sew it, but that's entirely up to you. Altogether, this took me just to kind of embroider the faces around an hour and a half. Once those are all done, what you need to do is you need to have the right sides facing together. So in other words, my white fabric is facing up, but my black fabric is facing down. So my faces are actually touching. This is really, really important. You want to make sure you have the right sides of the fabric facing together. Once that's done, go ahead and just pin all the way around. Now I have a quick little tip. I have these pins pointing inwards to my fabric. This is letting me know not to sew in the middle. That way I have this pocket. The rest of them are just lined up directly with the sides to let me know where to sew. Now for your sewing machine, my tip, see how I have my black fabric right up against the foot? It's right lined up with that sort of edge of the foot there. That's making sure I have even spacing. So watch that instead of your needle, and that way you'll get a straight line. Now go ahead and set that aside and we'll start on the other pillows. Now for the bar towels, I'm just kind of playing around with shapes. So for this one, I'm cutting off the sides so I can have kind of a short stumpy pillow. And I just need to go ahead and put the right sides together and pin them. Very easy, very quick. Now for the pink ghost pillow, I'm just flipping it over on itself. So again, right sides are together and I'm just pinning it around. That's all it is. I take it to the sewing machine and that way I sew it up except for the sides where I need to have a pocket. And then I can go ahead and flip them and start stuffing. Go ahead and just start filling your pillows here. You're going to notice get lumpy, but that's okay. I have a tip for that. So that's actually what my tip 3 is. You're going to put your stuffing in, but then you're going to take your hand and kind of spread your fingers about. So that way you're kind of pushing the fabric into all these missing holes. So you are going to use a lot of stuffing, but that's okay. It's going to make it look a lot more smooth and it's going to make it look a lot more professional and less homemade. Once you're done, I kind of just move my hands over it to see if I feel any hard lumps, but everything looks good. Once I'm done there, I have to go ahead and sew up those pockets. So I'm just hand sewing it. So basically all I'm doing is I'm taking the thread and I'm pushing it through both pieces of fabric and looping it around. Just doing that all the way until it's closed, and then you're all done. Anyways, I will see you guys next Saturday, probably with an art video, but I really hope that you enjoyed this and I hope you try it out. I'll check you later. Bye.